Welcome back, everybody. The NFL draft has concluded about an hour ago, and Michigan had 9 players drafted. A couple there late. It was looking a little iffy whether they would get 8 players, but they ended up getting 9. So let's just get right into this. Number one, their best player taken in the first round was the number 26 pick, Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle. He went to Dallas. And then Dallas likes Michigan players apparently because Michigan's next player was taken in the second round, 58th overall, Luke Schoonmaker, the tight end. That kind of surprised me. I didn't think he'd go that high, but he is worth it. He is a big body that runs and can block and can catch. He can do it all. Later in the second round, 2 picks later, the 60th overall pick, DJ Turner, was taken, cornerback, and he went to Cincinnati. In the third round, 99th overall, Jake Money Moody, the kicker from Michigan, went to San Francisco. He was the highest draft pick for a specialist since 2016. That's pretty unbelievable. Although San Francisco didn't have any real high picks, and they're a pretty good team, not a lot of needs, so they take the best kicker in the nation. Michigan did not have a fourth round pick, the only round that no Michigan player was taken. But they had 2 in the fifth round. At 151 overall, Mike Morris, defensive end, went to Seattle. And then also to Seattle in the fifth round at 154, so 3 picks later. Olu Oluwatimi, Michigan center, went to Seattle as well. Brad Robbins went in the 6th round, so Michigan's second specialist drafted in this draft. At 217 overall, he was the punter, and he went to Cincinnati. And in the 7th round, at 238 overall, Ryan Hayes was finally drafted, offensive tackle. I thought he would have went a little bit higher than he did, but he went to Miami. They got a steal there. And then Harbaugh's 53rd player that has been drafted under his watch at Michigan was Ronnie Bell. In the 7th round, 253 overall, wide receiver. He went to San Francisco as well. So out of the 9 players that were drafted, they all went to, 5 teams. Dallas, Cincinnati, Seattle, San Francisco, and Miami. A notable mention was Jamon Green, who was not drafted. Maybe, Michigan is kind of hurting in depth at cornerback. Maybe he's wishing he would have stayed, but he wasn't drafted, so maybe Michigan is glad that he left. I don't know. I wish him the best. He'll probably get a undrafted free agent deal, maybe, and we'll have to keep an eye on those for Michigan players as well. But he was a little bit green, in my opinion, pun intended. So there you have it. Michigan's draft was pretty on par as expected. 9 players drafted. And I was surprised that Mozzie Smith went in the first round, but he did. And I was surprised Luke Schoonmaker went in the second round, and he did. So let them prove that these teams, that they are worth being drafted so that we can impress further recruits down the road and add to this number 1 class that Michigan has right now. So thank you, everybody. It was an exciting weekend. And by the way, I did a video on the Lions' first 5 picks. They had 6 in the first 3 rounds, but I was live before they took the 6th one. And I'll just go ahead and tell you. That was Broderick Martin, defensive tackle from Western Kentucky. I think he is 340-some pounds, so up in the middle, and helping Houston and Aiden Hutchinson on the edge. That will be awesome if he can get in there and do that. And then in the 5th round, the Lions took offensive tackle Colby Swordsaw from William & Mary. Nice backup player, scout team. And in the 7th round, wide receiver Antoine Green from North Carolina. Great straight end speed. He's a good pass catcher. So, and that's something, with the first 6 games, Jameson Williams being suspended, that is a good pickup there for the Lions as well. And we'll see what they do in the undrafted free agency. And there's a free agency afterwards, so hopefully they go after a big time corner because they have the cap space. So there you have it. It's been a big weekend, starting with my birthday on the first round of the draft Thursday. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you have not, and have a great day.